Josh Green here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined by Showtime's Sonny Edwards. Big opportunity coming up, your first show with Matchroom in just a few days' time. First of all, how are you feeling at the moment?
What every boxer says, $1 million, 100%, best camp ever. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really excited to be here, be a part of it all. You know, DAZN, Eddie, the man behind you, Matchroom, the whole company have really believed in me in a big way. They've been interested, you know, like Eddie said, since I won against Moretti, that's when their eyes sort of pinked up. They had a chance to sign me, you know, coming into the amateurs, weren't really interested. They had other chances to have a look at me, didn't really think I'd do too much, but that's fine. I won't hold that personally, I just proved them wrong, and now I'm in a position, you know, with no favours owed to anyone, where I'm with the best promoter in the world, I'm with probably the best global platform in the world. Yeah, I'm delighted to be a part of it, and I genuinely feel something I can take over, and that's why I've been calling myself Kid DAZN, you know.
Eddie said that when he first saw you come on the scene, he didn't really like you. What were your thoughts on Eddie when you were coming into the scene?
Well, I think when I first come on, he didn't really mind me. I think he nothinged me. I was just Charlie's little brother. Then I remember sitting in his office and he told me that, oh, you want to fight at light flyweight? You're going to have £1,500 for that. And I went, oh, you know, it's not £1,500, I'll tell you that. But then it's not light flyweight, so neither of us are wrong, you know what I mean? I think it was more last year when I felt just completely ignored. Like, I understand I'm not with a platform, but when you're talking about the Martinezes and the like, and you're not mentioning my name as if I'm a ghost and don't exist, when I'm, you know, a British world champion with probably the most profile in the weight division, you know, pretending I don't exist offended me, so ruffled a few feathers, made an apology, you know, a little private, got given ringside tickets that week for the fight in Nottingham, and yeah, we spoke, had a little back and forth. I think what Eddie realised then is that I'm willing to do anything to make the fights, I'm willing to do anything to put myself out there. I don't like feeling ignored, especially not as the number one in the world. Yeah, so I think what they really like about me is I'm probably one of the easiest fights in the world to make a fight with, because the value it has for them don't pale in comparison to the value it has for me. For them, it's business. For me, it's my heart, it's my passion, it's my legacy. I don't want fights, oh, you're guaranteed to win, because I don't get excited for them. I want to find out how good I am and go up against the biggest names and the biggest opposition. But I've always struggled because them fighters usually have something to protect. And with that protection, they look at me and think, oh, no way. You know what I mean? He's going to get in my head. He's going to be very confident. He's going to be, you know, ready to fight me whatever. And it just kind of makes other fighters look at me a bit funny. But, yeah, I'm ready for all the big opportunities. Eddie knows that. Matchroom know that. We've already agreed every single person, every single possibility for all of these fights that you could ever mention. Weights above as well. So I know my trajectory. I know how I'm going to go and how I'm going to get there and what it means for me on the boring stuff for you lot. But I'm not going to... oh, well, if you want me to fight there, I'm going to want this much. Or if you're going to want me to fight him, I'm going to want... like, we're not going to keep stalling for negotiations. We've already accepted everything for the next 3 fights, you know what I mean?
Do you think they're more makeable now than they were 6 months ago when you weren't with DAZN, you weren't with Eddie? And also, you say they don't want to fight you. Do you think you almost need to look a little bit vulnerable to make them think, I want that fight?
I don't know. Maybe, but maybe not. I think they know what I'm good at. They probably think they know where I'm acceptable. So I don't know about any of that. I just think that fighting me, they know it can be a great event. It can be big publicity. I've got my own support, my own build-up, my own attention in my own right. They've got theirs. So they're expecting to get paid differently to whoever else they fight, which they would, but they're expecting to get paid like differently and then some, you know. The money me and Martinez was getting offered and I agreed. Ridiculous money for a flyweight, as Eddie would agree, and they're still asking for more. They're asking for 7 figures, which blows my mind, because I wasn't asking for nowhere near 7 figures to fight him, but it is what it is. I'm ready to go. I will get these fights if they want them. If not, I will keep moving on to someone that does, and now I'm in the place. You know, being avoided is marketable in its own right now, when it's really getting pushed forward. If Eddie has to come out in a month and go, Martinez or Bam just won't fight him, what does that look for them? What does it look like for me? So at least I've got that, and then I can go up weight. I'm not fighting another mandatory after this. It's going to be Alvarado again, who I fought last time. I don't get nothing out apart from a very hard fight in that against a very good fighter. I'll move up weight or move down weight straight into a world title fight, most likely.
Eddie says pound for pound number one in the country. When you hear praise like that, what do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but unfortunately, and probably in a good way for me as well, external feedback, what anyone else can say about me, it's nice to hear, but it doesn't really do anything for me because I believed what he said from before he started saying it. So yeah, it's good that he starts saying it. It might make some other people believe it. That's good for my career, I guess. But in my mind, in my heart, it doesn't change anything. He could have said, oh, I'm the worst flyweight in the world the same way, and it wouldn't either. I've spent 17, 18 years dedicating, sacrificing, doing everything I can professionally, by the book. No drugs cheating, no cutting corners, no dishonestly pulling out of fights to, make my career that little bit easier. I've took every comer, the hardest fight that was available at every stage, and that's the truth. That's the truth, and I'm ready for what the future brings. I think I'm one of the best fighters, but I think there's also some other good fighters out there, fighters that are my friends even as well, fighters that maybe have had more publicity, so it's easier to say that they are. So it is what it is when it comes to those things, but I'm very confident in my ability and my position in the sport.
Good man, Sonny. Cheers for your time.
Cheers.